Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and today's video I'm going to show you how I created this super summery Tequila Sunrise jelly set. So as always I'm using my Tin Gorgeous acrylics. I've got Clear Candy and Peach Melba. I am working on my hand dolly, so I have slid the base nails in at the cuticle. I have then applied some tips so that I could extend them. Can't remember what tips I actually used for this set because I did it like 3 weeks ago now. I'm a bit behind on editing these videos. But I just applied some tips, cut them to the size and shape I wanted, and now I'm just going in with my clear acrylic base, which I always do whether I'm working on my own nails or on my practice hands. Just, you know, smooth that base out where the tips join and everything, and I always try and do everything as I would if it was a proper set of nails. So I'm just finishing off applying that very thin wet base to all the nails. I am working with my Ink London size 8 acrylic brush. I will be chopping and changing between this brush and my new That Nail Girl brush, which I got from Amoki Nails. Now in to the fun stuff and creating the design. I am starting with Peach Melba, and I'm creating a sort of a nail bed colour. But I'm not doing this as a smile line, I'm doing this more as a bit of a colour block. So I'm just doing a straight line across the nail near to where that free edge is. So doing it exactly the same way as I would do a smile line. So making sure I've got a nice wall that I can butt the next colour up to, making sure it's even across the nail. I don't want the wall to be higher at one side and than the other. And then I'm just going in with a second bead so that I can build up that apex, so I've got the strength and the structure. Because it's a core powder, it doesn't need to be capped. When I'm happy with that line, I'm going to leave that acrylic to set, and I'm going to do the same on the index finger. So as you can see, pick up my bead and then I drain out a lot of the liquid. You want this to be a nice sturdy bead so it doesn't run all over the place. And then I'm just tucking it in, not worrying too much if that apex is looking a bit flat at the moment, because I can go in and add another bead. I'm just then pulling that down so I've got a nice wall across the nail. So doing lots of work with my brush, but obviously I will come in and give that a filey file to make it nice and crisp. So I'm just going to finish this off. I probably do add a second bead to give that a bit of an apex, and then I'll be back with the next bit of action. So for sparkly sparkles today, I am using Tequila Sunrise from the Sonia cocktail collection, and I'm using the Fine, the Multicut and the Bubbles. So on the middle two fingers I'm doing a bit of a Tequila Sunrise ombre. Probably the best term I can use for this. So I'm starting at the cuticle and I'm using the Fine. So, oh, lovely view of my hand there. So, teeny tiny wet bead of clear acrylic, dip that into that raw glitter, and then just using the tip of my brush just to move it around, get the coverage how I want it. And when I'm happy with the Fine, I'm doing exactly the same with the Multicut. So I'm going from the Fine glitter to the Multicut, and then I will have the bubbles at the tip. I'm just sort of overlapping the changes in glitters, so there's a bit of a blendish between them. And here with the bubbles, I just applied the acrylic first, and then I'm just patting those into the wet acrylic, using the tip of my brush to move them around and place them where I want them on the nail. And when I am happy with that, I'm going to repeat the process on the middle nail. And yeah, that's about all I can say for this. Absolutely loving this collection for summer. If you are looking for a set of summer glitters, I highly recommend these. The cocktail collection from Sonia Williams comes in the fine cut, it comes in the multi-cut, it comes in the bubbles, and it also comes in some gorgeous shards, which I'm going to use in a video very, very soon. In fact, I might even be using them in my own nails very soon. So it's a great collection, 7 colours, everything you need for summer. So I'm going to let you watch me complete this nail, and then I will just leave those for the glitter to set in place before I cap them. So I'll let you watch this, and then we'll be back to move on to the next nail. So moving on to the thumb, and I just thought I'd do something simple on there because you don't really see the thumb, well, you certainly don't see the thumb in my photographs, but I just wanted to do it. So I'm doing a glitter swoosh across the centre of the nail, making sure I have coverage over where that free edge is, because I don't want to see any of that. Going to have a bit of a glass tip there as well at the moment. So literally just swooshing that across the centre of the nail. So I've done the multi-cut first, and then I'm just adding some of the bubbles over the top, just moving those around with the tip of my brush as always. And I've not said it yet today, working nice and flat because I'm going to be encapsulating all of this and I don't want to build up lots of bulk. So back to these 2 nail bed bitties that I've done, nail bed coloury blocky thingies. I'm just going in with I think this is a 150 grit file from Team Gorgeous, and I'm just sharpening up that line, dusting away the excess, and I did go in with some cleanser as well. And now I'm using one of the jelly gel polishes that I got from Jelly Nails, who are on eBay, and I'm using, this is number 1 orange peel. So I'm just applying a nice thin coat, as you would with gel polish, to that tip, just butting it up as I would with acrylic to that line. Then I'm going to cure for 30 seconds, apply a second coat and cure again. And then I'm going to just give that a wipe over with my cleanser again. And now I'm going to do all the fun stuff and cap all of these nails. So don't need to cap the nail bed colour, it is a core colour. I'm just capping the gel polish and then all the glitter nails. I'm using my clear candy for this, and don't forget you can use my discount code, which is CinderHelly, get you 5% off at Team Gorgeous. Once I have capped all of these nails, making sure I'm building up my apex, I've got all the strength and the structure I need, I'm going to file off camera as always, and I will be using my Team Gorgeous files and buffer for that, and then I will be back with you to decorate these Tequila Sunrise jelly nails. So So here they are, they're all capped, all filed, and I'm using the Hold Fast Glue and Crystal Fix from Team Gorgeous, and I've got my Crystal Katana and this Tequila Sunrise mix from Crystal Parade. So it all ties in nicely. So on the pinky, I've just done a little dab of the glue and I've just added one crystal. And then on the index finger, I'm going to add a bit more of a statement crystal look. So I've gone in with that Crystal Fix on a micro swab, and I'm just using my tweezers to pick up one of these gorgeous sort of, they're like petally shapes, I don't know. And this one is a really nice ombre between orange and yellow. Oh, love it. And then I'm just building up around that crystal with others, really. I said it in a video I did some crystals on recently. I never have a plan. I tend to just go with the flow. Start with my statement big shape crystal in the middle and then work around it. Using the other end of the Crystal Katana to move them around, and when I'm happy, I'm just going to cure for 30 seconds and they are completely held into place. So on the thumb, I thought I would make this more of a sort of jellied tequila sunrise, so I'm just going over top of that capped and filed nail with the orange jelly polish all the way over. Just love how it looks. Cure for 30 seconds, apply a second coat and cure again, and now it's my favourite time. It's time to top coat. So using my Flexi top gel from Team Gorgeous, as always, I'm going to top coat all of these nails. I've got my little detailer brush so I can go in around all of those crystals. Remember, not going over top of them, just up to them, helps hold them into place. And I'm also just going to go underneath the tip of the jelly nails so that it's nice and shiny underneath. When I have top coated all of these nails, love watching them come to life, I will pop the hand in my LED lamp to cure for 60 seconds. I will then flip it over and cure the underside for 60 seconds as well to make sure it is all cured underneath. And then that is this design finished. So I absolutely love this. I thought it was something a little bit different using the gel polish and encapsulating it, more of a hybrid nail. I'm going to try and do a few more like this on my channel, but I wanted to do something really summery because apparently it's summer. So I've been told. And I just thought, wow, I'm so pleased with how this turned out. So just finishing off the top coat, pop it in the lamp to cure. Don't forget, if you are working on actual nails, don't forget to finish your surface off with cuticle oil. Highly recommend the Emoki nails. And then that is it. So I do hope you have enjoyed this design. I'd love you to leave me any comments below. Check out the description box for any discount codes and all the links to the products I have used. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye! Mwah.